Welcome to Learner's Lane, where we navigate online classes, dodge procrastination potholes, and keep you cruising toward success, one lesson at a time. Hello, learners. I'm Dr. Shae, and welcome to Learner's Lane, the podcast that makes online learning easier than remembering all your 87 different passwords. In today's episode, we're going to break down your Week 3 assignment step by step. This one has 3 parts: an outline to organize your ideas, a reflection to help you think about your writing process, and an acknowledgement of the feedback you've received from me so far. Think of it like building a house. The outline is your blueprint, the reflection is checking if your tools are working, and the feedback section is making sure you actually listened when the building inspector, that's me, told you what needed fixing. And just so we're clear, this isn't busy work. Each part is designed to help you grow as a writer and strengthen your paper before the bigger assignments roll in. Okay, let's dive in. For part 1, you'll be building an outline of your essay. Think of this like the blueprint of your paper. It doesn't need to be fancy, but it does need to hit all the required parts. First, you're going to start by selecting one of the questions from the prompt. Next will be the introduction. Start by saying why you chose your topic, then add 2 quick facts about it. After that, write a thesis statement that pulls it all together. After that you will work on body paragraph 1. This is where you use a source from the school library. You'll need a topic sentence, 1 direct quote in proper APA format, and a 1-sentence explanation of what the quote means. Then comes both body paragraphs 2 and 3. Both should connect back to your thesis. Each needs a topic sentence, a short example, and a quick explanation. The next section will be the conclusion. You're going to wrap it up by restating your thesis in different words, adding 1 insight, and finishing with a closing thought. And finally, your reference. This is where you will include the 1 library source you used, formatted in APA style, not a website, not a video, but a peer-reviewed journal article from the school library. Read the sample first, and then use the template. It literally has step-by-step instructions for each part of your outline. Trust me, skipping it is like trying to assemble furniture without the instructions. You'll end up with extra screws and a wobbly bookshelf. Now let's move to part 2, reflection. This is just 1 paragraph, but it's an important one. Here's what you need to do. You'll explain why it's important to give credit to the authors of the sources you used. Remember, citing isn't just an APA rule. It's about honesty, respect for other people's work, and making your own argument stronger. Then, you'll talk about the most common types of academic dishonesty, things like plagiarism, cheating, or even reusing your own past work without permission. Finally, you'll reflect on whether you used artificial intelligence, AI, to help with your outline or other answers. If you did, you need to explain how you used it and what steps you took to maintain integrity, like double-checking sources, writing in your own words, and not letting AI do the work for you. If you didn't use AI, explain why, and share your thoughts on both the advantages and the limitations of AI, plus how you plan to use it ethically as you continue your studies. Think of this reflection as your chance to show me not just what you wrote, but how you're thinking about writing and research. And remember, skipping citations is like skipping deodorant. People will notice, and it won't end well for you. Finally, part 3 is all about feedback. I've already given you comments on your Week 1 work, so now I want you to go back, look at that feedback, and write 1 short paragraph about it. Tell me what comments you received, whether they were helpful, and how you used them to improve your writing. Even if you disagreed with something I said, that's fine. The key here is to show that you engaged with the feedback and thought about it. This part is less about the right answer and more about showing me that you're learning, growing, and applying advice as you move forward. Again, read the sample and use the template. Using the template and reading the sample first is like using GPS before a road trip. Skip it, and you'll be lost, frustrated, and probably end up in the wrong city. And that's a wrap on today's episode of Learner's Lane. Remember, your Week 3 assignment has 3 key parts. Your outline is the blueprint, your reflection shows how you're growing as a writer, And your feedback section proves that you're actually applying the advice you've been given. Think of it like a recipe. Outline the ingredients, reflect on the taste, and don't forget to thank the chef who gave you the tips. And hey, if your reflection sounds like, I didn't really think feedback mattered, you're doing it wrong. Show me that you're listening, learning, and improving. Write like somebody important is reading, because I am. I'm Dr. Shae, and I'll see you next time.